All right, everybody, and welcome here to Conti Forum for the home finale of your Boston College men's basketball team's 2011-2012 season against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Daniels moves right and then dishes it back to Clifford up top, who finds Jackson. Daniels now has it at the top of the three-point line, moving in front of the broadcast booth here. Goes to Humphrey underneath to Clifford, who has it open and banks it off the back of the backboard and in. And the Eagles take a 2-0 lead. Here are the Eagles bringing it up. It will be Daniels. Daniels hits Clifford. Clifford at the top of the key dishes it out to Humphrey. Humphrey has yet to attempt a shot. He's driving through the lane, dishes it out for Daniels from long range. Misses it, but Ryan Anderson gets the rebound. Almost traveled running into Clifford. And now finds Humphrey for three. Got it! And finds Anderson underneath. Double teamed. Has to dish it back out. And here's Matt Humphrey. Humphrey, nice crossover move, gets an open shot and hits it from the top of the key. Nifty moves there for Matt Humphrey. Here's Mufan Udofia. He dishes it off to number 23, Brandon Reed. Reed from the top of the three-point line dishes it back to Udofia, who hits the three-pointer. Mufan Udofia, double figures in 13 games this season. Daniels around the perimeter to Anderson to Jackson. And now Humphrey from Anderson. Humphrey got it! Matt Humphrey with a three-pointer, and he's got 5. This game is tied at 12, 13-10 remaining. Out to number 23, Brandon Reed. Brandon Reed, a transfer from Arkansas State, drives the lane. Floater, can't hit. Rebound by Holsey, and he got it. Good, tough rebound, and we talked about the rebounding differential, and Georgia Tech's going to have an edge on that. Daniels streaking up. No numbers for the Eagles. Daniels looks to use his speed down the baseline. Dishes to Jackson for 3. He hits it! Ronnie Jackson continues the 3 parade, the Boston 3 party here on the Heights as the Eagles take a 17-14 lead. Humphrey inbounding from underneath, gets it to Anderson. Anderson being covered by Holsey. Great matchup here, Holsey against Anderson. Anderson drives the baseline, dishes to Daniels, up top for Humphrey for 3. Got it! Matt Humphrey with another 3, his 3rd of the game. And Boston College has a 20-14 lead. Humphrey's been red hot. Lonnie Jackson from the top of the three-point line, covered by Brandon Reed. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock. A long 3 for Humphrey off the back of the rim. And in! What a roll as it bounces right off the back of the rim and in. And Brian Gregory doesn't like what fate is dealing him here. Calls a timeout. The former Dayton coach came over last March to Georgia Tech. He's had a tough first season, and he doesn't like the way it's ending. Boston College on another 3 from Matt Humphrey. Everything's going right for Matt. He's got 13. It's 26-14. Now it's rebounded by Anderson. Here come the Eagles. Still a long drought, over 7 minutes. Now for Georgia Tech, and a great pass from Matt Humphrey. Finds Ryan Anderson underneath the basket, wide open. And it is 28-14. The Eagles have doubled up the Yellow Jackets. Everyone here is in good spirits. They don't care if they have midterms tomorrow. The Eagles are up by 14. 5:40 remaining here in the first half of play. Morris has it under to Miller, the big center, going with the hook shot with his right hand, and he gets it over Anderson, breaking a 7-minute scoring drought for Georgia Tech. Humphrey, Anderson. In front of the Georgia Tech bench is Jackson. Back to Daniels at the top of the three-point line. Eagles, once again, running out of time. 5 seconds, nice pass underneath. Here's Clifford with a nifty move with the left hand, getting by Julian Royal. Dennis Clifford with another bucket. He's got 6. And the Eagles have opened up a 13-point lead. 1:40 remaining. Now, it is rebounded by Georgia Tech. Here comes Brandon Reed for 3 at the buzzer. No, off the rim. And that will do it for the first half of play here from Conti Forum. The Eagles lead at 33-22. Miller with the hook shot with his right hand. Good spinning hook. Clifford on defense, and for Daniel Miller, that's 9 points now. 4 of 8 shooting. Jackson drives the lane, dishes to Clifford. His arm got grabbed by Miller, and there was no call, and now a breakaway for Reed, and he will slam it home. 4-0 start for Georgia Tech to start this second half. It is taken by Georgia Tech. Morris driving the lane. He's fouled by Daniels and 1. And all of a sudden, it's a 7-point game, a chance to make it, it's a 5-point game, a chance to make it a 4-point game. And Georgia Tech streaking to start the second half, and a timeout from Steve Donahue. 33-28. This was a double-digit lead just a minute 18 ago. That was at the start of the second half. Clifford has it at the top of the three-point line, going for Daniels. Long three-pointer. He was wide open. Udofia got caught in the screen. And Jordan Daniels hits the three. That is his first three of the game. Daniels at the top. He is covered by Colsey. That is quite the size mismatch for Georgia Tech. Anderson almost gets through. Now he does. And what a move with the left hand. Thought he was fouled. But there's two more for Ryan Anderson. He's got double digits with 10. And here is Jordan Daniels. Back to Jackson. Long three-pointer. Nails it! Lonnie Jackson with the healthy three-pointer. That was from NBA range. And the Eagles take a 10-point lead. 6 points for Lonnie. Miller thought about the long shot, went for a shorter one and airballed it from about 4 feet. And the Eagles with a 10-point lead get it back. Jordan Daniels has it as Coach Donahue shouts out some screen plays as here is Clifford. Good pass, no look by Jackson. Clifford is hacked and fouled on the head as he attempts the runner. And he will head to the charity stripe for two. Dennis Clifford. Humphrey around the perimeter to Jackson. Jackson back up top to Anderson. And back to the point guard, Jordan Daniels. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock underneath to Anderson. Anderson wants Holsey. Anderson, power dribble, dishes it out to Daniels from long range. Hits it! Jordan Daniels continues the Boston three party. And the Eagles are sniping their way through the Yellow Jackets. That is now 7 three-pointers. Daniels gets a screen from Clifford, goes over to Jackson, back to Dennis at the top of the key. John Cow gives it to Jordan Daniels. The Eagles not really moving the ball very well here. They're just standing in one place. Here's Jackson. Jackson driving with his left hand out to John Cow. He can shoot for three. Hits it and one! John Cow! 14-point lead, Boston College, and Johnny will head to the stripes to try to make it a game-high 15-point lead for Boston College. What a clutch shot there by the graduate school student, Johnny Cow. In the past, we've seen the Eagles where only 3 or 4 players have scored points. It's usually Anderson, Humphrey, Clifford, etc. That's not the case in this game. The only guys who haven't scored for the Eagles that have stepped onto the court are Casey Caudill, who hasn't attempted a shot, Peter Rehnquist, who only played for the first minute or so of the game because it's senior day. Well, we have 11:35 remaining here in the home slate for the Boston College Eagles. A 14-point lead, 48-34. For the Eagles, here is Clifford. Gets the ball from Daniels underneath, covered by Miller. Nice pump fake, and what an easy play after a sweet pump fake to freeze the D for Dennis Clifford. Here, Jordan at the top of the three-point line calling out the plays. Daniels covering him, gets a screen from Royal. Jordan out to Udofia, underneath to Miller with the right hand. Hook shot, got it. And it is a 15-point lead now as Miller becomes the first Yellow Jacket into double digits. He's got 11. And now here come the Yellow Jackets. Udofia, Foreman for three, hits it. Rattles around and gets the friendly roll. And we are back to within 10 points as Georgia Tech has cut this lead to 51-41. 9:22 remaining here in the second half of play. We have a timeout for Steve Donahue. He doesn't like what he sees. We've seen 4 ties and 4 lead changes, but none since about the 10-minute mark of the first half. The Eagles have really dominated since then. Udofia driving with his left hand. Nifty no-look pass to Miller on the baseline, and a 5-footer is good for Daniel Miller. He's got 13 to lead the Yellow Jackets. Udofia gets it back from Foreman. Udofia driving with his left hand. Handoff to Morris, flying through the air, hits it and the foul. And oh boy, Boston College is seeing deja vu all over again. You said it, second half struggles. That is now 7 points for Morris, and it's a 6-point game. Morris from the charity stripe. Can't hit it, rims out, but a rebound by Miller, and he can't hit, and the third chance opportunity here is good as Holsey puts it in, and Coach Donahue is seeing his lead slip away. It is 51-47, 5.5 remaining. Still, Eagles, no offense here, just not driving, passing it around, finding nothing open. 5 seconds left. Anderson's covered by Miller. He's going to have trouble. Drives, dishes, Daniels right at the buzzer, hits it! Jordan Daniels at the shot clock buzzer hits the three, and the Eagles extend their lead to 7. Jordan Daniels has all 3 of his buckets are threes. He's 3 for 5, and the Eagles lead by 7. Here's Morris driving the lane, dishing it out. Wide open is Foreman for 3, and he hits it. A healthy, wide open 3 from straight ahead for Nick Foreman, averaging just over 10 minutes per game, and he had 2 threes in their victory over Maryland last game. That is his second 3 of this game. Morris to Holsey, covered by Anderson, extending that arm. Holsey dishes out to Morris. He can shoot. He drives out to Udofia, covered by Moton, driving the lane, can't hit. Rebound from Holsey, and Holsey gets the second chance opportunity. He's got 12. It's a 2-point game. 2:15 remaining, 54-52. Georgia Tech is at their closest since it was a 14-14 game with 12 and a half minutes left in the first half. 58 seconds left. Georgia Tech has the ball, down by 2. Udofia gets it, driving with his right hand, out to Morris. Morris for the tie, fade away, no, off the rim, rebound goes out of bounds, BC basketball. Tipped out by Holsey, and the Eagles get possession with 32.3 remaining and a 2-point lead, and we're going to get yet another timeout on the court. 56-52, Boston College looking to hold on in this last 15.2 seconds to win their 4th ACC game of the season and their 9th game overall. Udofia loses control of the ball. He's got to hurry up. 8 seconds. They have to throw something up. They're not going to, and this is going to be a long-range 3 from Morris. He rims it. Rebound by Udofia, and that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston College Eagles have triumphed over the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, 56-52. Leading the way, Matt Humphrey, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Ryan Anderson, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Dennis Clifford, 9 points, 6 boards, and an assist. And Jordan Daniels, 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. I am John Skudris saying so long here from Conti Forum for the last time here in this men's basketball season. Once again, the final score, the Boston College Eagles 56, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets 52.